Hi there, here we are of our big 15. We're up to large intestine 4, which I call the head point. It's one of the most common points you see in acupuncture. It's in between the thumb and the first finger, and it is right on top of the heel. If you put the two fingers together and right on top of the heel there, it's called Hegu. I thought Hegu meant top of the hill or top of the mound, but apparently it means joining valley. Go figure. I've heard different things from different texts. So, what does large intestine 4 actually do? Well, it's what's called a one source point, and that means it links the interior to the exterior. We'll get through that at another time. It's a command point, which means it's a really important point, and it's a heavenly star point, which most of these points on the Big 15 are heavenly star points, which means they're really just a super duper important point. So, what does LI4 actually do? Well, it's great for anything to do with the head, obviously. So, headaches, menstrual cramps, toothaches, neck pain, anything around that area, LI4 is a great point. It's also known for stimulating the immune system, and studies have shown that, uh, especially colds and flu, because it releases heat, and combined with Li11, which we're getting onto next, it can actually be great for releasing internal heat, especially through the head. It has digestive benefits, can help with nausea and digestive issues, and it's one of when it's combined with liver 3, one of the most important systems of acupuncture in history. And what it's called is the four gates, and that is large intestine 4 bilaterally and liver 3 bilaterally. Some say the order of putting them in is important. I haven't found that. Could be true. But basically, Li4 and liver 3 act like a flush for the whole system. It gets everything moving around. So they would call that chi, blood, circulation, energy, nervous system, everything gets moving if things are stagnant. It's probably not recommended for late pregnancy or pregnancy in general. Um, that's probably true. I've done seminars where they say if it's clinically indicated that you can do it. I probably wouldn't do it during pregnancy. But what are some other combinations that we can do besides the four gates? So for the cold and flus, like I mentioned, you can combine it with lung 7, which we will get to later in the big 15. Stomach 44 for the face and neck and head issues. We will get to the 44 as well later because it's a big 15, and spleen 6, which we've already covered, which is great for if you actually want to induce labour or if there is menstrual issues. So we should move up the chain, and let's go to large intestine 11. And I've called this the elbow and heat point. Its name's Quichi, I think. It's a Hesse and Earth point of the large intestine channel. We will get to that. It's a ghost point, which means it's good for treating the spirit or mental health issues, and once again, a heavenly star point. What's it do? Uh, well, one of the most important things I use large intestine 11 for, and I've been told this, is blood pressure because it's great at alleviating heat. Blood expands when there's heat in the system, so it will push against the artery. So large intestine 11's been great for apparently blood pressure. I found that it does help temporarily, but in most cases the pressure does come. If you want to decrease it symptomatically, great, but it will come back if it's a more systemic issue. It's great for treating elbow issues. You can write it on the crease of large intestine 11, and it's just on a. If you put your elbow together, it's right on that crease point there. Um, it's great for. It's. I think it stimulates a radial nerve, so anything coming down that side, including wrist pain, including shoulder issues, including obviously the elbow in between. Great for tennis elbow. Great for general arm and shoulder aches. Um, Also has immune system benefits, and it also has an effect on the constipation, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Very good in that regard for uh, treating some of these gastrointestinal problems as well. So very good for anything to do with heat, internal heat. So like fever, rash, hives, and that once again we come back to that diarrhea, or that's probably caused by in TCM what they call damp heat. I think that's all we want to go through today. Or probably combinations with large intestine 11, as we've already covered. Great combination with large intestine 4 for fever, sore throat, and inflammation. I do it a lot in that regard. Anyone's cold and flu, I do Li4, Li11. Often combine it with some yin points lower. With stomach 36, that's the classic immune system combination of Li11 and stomach 36. And with governor vessel 14, it's really good for fevers and hypertension. It's great, basically a great way of cooling the body. Thanks for coming again, guys. I will keep moving through the Big 15 next time I see you. Thank you. Bye.